Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you.
Menu narration set to 100.
Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. There we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the 80s, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the on the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. On one sideline, a look at the Texans head coach. These guys coming in refreshed after that early season bye. On the opposite side, that's Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here's Smith on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of the season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season. Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump. Here we go.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
On the quick, right? 18.
Here's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Brown now. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack.
Well, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To the air, Stroud. Has it in close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Now Darnold off the play action. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Stroud. Hits his running back. And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
All right.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
All right.
From the 28. Once complete, it's Brian outright. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra points sent in through the rain. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Seahawks, nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks, lined up with a 2nd and 8. Running with Walker again. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Eyes top, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the gun, Darnold. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. Escapes a defender. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The 33-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Man in motion out of the slot. From the 33 on second down. It's a complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They have themselves another first and 10. Walker now from the gun. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Walker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First and 10, Darnold. This one's caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get their first points of this game just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. The Seahawks chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the Falcons. And this is Bijan Robinson. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Staying with Walker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Give up the gut to Walker. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Motion man sent left. Now an inside give to Walker. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. It's Walker on the give. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They bring a tight end in motion right. Toss play. This is Walker. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up. Man, he loves to dish out a big hit.
And it's the dime package on 3rd down by the Texans. Extra DBs on the field. He's got time here. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Will finding his back, Mixon. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a pickup of 6.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 20-yard line.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Pad level, pad level, pad level. To stuff a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
Stroud now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
All right.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. Gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal. Stroud on the sneak. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Here we go. 118.
Back to throw it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Jukes one defender, breaks through, and he might break away. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Setting him on the dime. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. From the 19. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. But Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Myers to add the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks get it back to within 6. So exactly a minute and a half left on the clock as they try to get this ball back. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. 1st down, ball at the 36. On the ground again with Mixon. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Keeping it with Mixon. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
This is Mixon. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Jake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
Well, timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. This will be a 44-yard look. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
Pretty easy in hindsight to say you should have gone for it right there. I'm probably echoing a lot of voices. Should have gone for it. But not many of us expected him to miss that field goal. Get 3 points, there's a lot less people second-guessing the decision. But remember this one, because if they're in this spot again, I bet you they do go for it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. One final shot here. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Texans come away with a road win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Ewer and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Seattle.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh.